Hi Kathleen, my name is Patty and I'm a student nurse practitioner. Today I'll be performing your head to toe assessment. Will that be okay?
Yep.
It takes about 45 minutes. And can you please tell me what your full name and date of birth is?
Kathleen Taylor, 8/22/77.
Good. And is it warm enough in here for you?
Yep.
Good. Okay. So on external exam, Kathleen is clean and appears symmetrical, no odors, well developed and well nourished, no facies. I'm going to start with your hair first, and Kathleen has dark, thick, curly hair, no obvious areas of alopecia. Next, I'm going to feel the scalp, okay?
Mhm.
All right, and you'll let me know if any of this is tender.
No.
And so, no lesions, no nodules, no nits. She's good there. Next, I'm going to move to lymph nodes, and I'm going to start in the back here. So, the occipital and post-auricular. Good. And pre-auricular. Good. And submandibular and submentum. Good. And I'm going to come down to the anterior cervical and posterior cervical, and no obvious lymphadenopathies there. Kathleen's neck is midline, trachea is midline, and I just want to feel up here. Try to swallow for me. Good, and the hyoid bone moves up and down. I'm going to palpate the thyroid from behind, and by moving it to the left first and feeling. Good, and then to the right. And so thyroid feels normal, no goiters, no nodules. Okay. All right. So Kathleen's skin is pink, and I don't see any obvious lesions on her skin. It's moist. Kathleen's nose is normal for her face. It's symmetrical on both sides. No lesions. I'm going to touch, and you'll let me know if any of this is tender. Good. Any of that tender? Okay. I'm going to look inside. All right. Good. And first, I'm going to have you take your finger and occlude your left nostril and breathe in. Good. And the other side. Good. Nares are patent. I'm going to take a look up the right first. Good. No mucus, no edema. No edema in the turbinates. And to the left. Good. No mucus. Sorry if that tickles. No mucus, no edema. Turbinates are visible, not edematous. I'm going to have you occlude your left nostril, and I'm going to ask you to smell something, and you tell me what you smell, okay?
Yep.
And close your eyes and occlude your left nostril and smell.
Orange.
Yeah, and the other side, please.
Chocolate?
Yes, all right. All right. So next, let's look at your ears. First, I'm going to just take a look at them. And her ears are symmetrical on each side. Normal color, pierced. Next, I'm going to feel them. You'll let me know if they're tender. Any tenderness?
No.
And any tenderness?
No.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and cover your left ear. And I'm going to say something and you'll tell me what you hear, okay? Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Yes, and go ahead and cover your other ear. Dinner.
Dinner?
Yes, okay. All right. The next test that I'll do is I'm just going to place this on top of your head. You'll hear it vibrate. You'll tell me whether you hear it on both sides, the left side or the right side, okay?
Both sides?
Good. Next, I'm going to hold this in front of your ear and you'll tell me when you don't hear it anymore. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it on the bone first. When you don't hear it anymore, then I'll move it to the front of your ear and you'll tell me when you don't hear it anymore, okay?
No. No. I don't hear anymore.
All right, and we'll do the other side. Mastoid.
No. No.
Okay. Good. And that text, cranial nerve number 8. Next, I'm briefly going to take a look inside to check the membrane. All right. Start on the right side first, and you're going to feel me pull on the ear. If it's tender, you'll let me know. I know it tickles sometimes too. I know. All right, the tympanic membrane is pearly. The light reflex is noted, and the tickly. The handle of malice is visible. There are no effusions and no bulging. And I'll come over to the left side here. All right, so bilateral. So her tympanic membrane is not bulging, no effusions. The umbo and the handle of malice are visible. All right. Next, we're going to move to cranial nerve number 2, and I'm going to have you hold this about 14 inches away, and you'll cover your left eye, and you'll tell me what is the smallest line on there that you can read.
BEPLUSFLOATINGUB.
Okay, good, and go ahead and cover your other eye.
LIOCLAEANERLJ.
Okay, perfect. So that's 20/20 in each eye. A couple more tests we're gonna do for your eyes. Let's see. First, let's do the cardinal gazes. So I'm gonna have you follow my finger up, here, 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 and here. And last, push way out, good, and way out, and then to the top, and then way down. So her extraocular motility is full. I'm gonna have you cover your left eye, and you'll tell me, let's see here, can you see my, if you look right here at my nose, can you see my hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here?
Yep.
Okay, so now, when I wiggle a finger, you'll let me know am I wiggling 2 or 1 fingers, okay?
Mm-hmm. 2. 1. 2. 1.
Good. And cover your other eye. You can take a moment, and when you're ready, we'll have you cover the other eye, and then it'll be the same thing. So I want to see. Can you see this here? Okay. I want to make sure I'm in your vision. Okay. So you'll tell me how many fingers I'm wiggling.
2.
Good.
2. 1. 1.
Good. And can uncover. So her confrontations are good. So Kathleen's face is symmetrical, her brows are symmetrical, her lips are symmetrical. Let me have you raise your brows real high, good, and then close them, squeeze them very tight, and then just do a regular smile and a big toothy smile, good, and close your mouth for me and puff out your cheeks like this, good, and then purse your lips, yes, perfect. Okay, I'm going to palpate your sinuses. You'll tell me if any of those are tender, okay? So, good here, and good here, okay, good. Let's see here. Kathleen does not have any ptoses, look right here. Eyes are not ptotic. Let's see. Her corneas are clear, no arcus. Scleras are white. Conjunctiva is clear. I might, well, let's see here. I'm going to have you look right here at my nose. Good. Pupils are 3 to 2. Good, 3 to 2, and consensual 2. Follow this straight in. Good, and she has accommodation. I'm going to have you, again, look right here, and I'm just going to take a look to see what the angles of your anterior chamber are. Good, and so 4 and good, they're 4 bilateral. Let's see here. Good. We're going to do a couple of sensation tests. I'm going to ask you whether I'm touching your face light. I'm sorry, you're going to tell me whether I'm touching your face light, sharp, or dull. So this is what sharp will feel like. This is what dull will feel like. And this is what light will feel like. Okay? So I'm just going to test your facial nerve, and so go ahead and close your eyes, and you'll tell me where I touch you and what sensation you feel.
Sharp. Dull. Soft. Sharp. Dull. Soft.
Good. So the cranial nerve, number 7 is intact. Okay, so the next one's gonna be kind of bright, so we're gonna do the ophthalmoscope. I'm gonna dim the lights a little bit, and you remember the one that's very bright.
Mm-hmm.
I think, can I get away? No? That might be okay. All right. And I'm gonna start with your right first, okay? Let's see here. Have you look, maybe kind of look right back up past the wall here. Good, so right away her retina is orange. Veins are bigger than the arteries. Light reflex is noted. No cotton wool spots, no nicking. I'm going to do it one more time and I have you look right into it, and that has to do, I'm going to look at the macula, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And look right in the light. Good, good, macula's good. The disc looks good. And when you're ready, we'll do the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. All right, and kind of right back up. Good, a little forward. Good. Good. Red reflex. Light reflex noted. Vasculature noted. Veins bigger. No cotton wool spots. No nicking. I'll give you a break, and then we'll do the macula and the disc. You'll tell me when you're ready. Good? Okay. And look right into it. Good. Macula and disc noted. No abnormalities. Good. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna check your TMJ joint. Good, and open your jaw, and close. Good, and as tight as you can, clench your jaw, and I'm just gonna test for some muscle strength. Good, good muscle strength bilaterally. Any tenderness there? Okay, good, all right. Next, we're gonna move on to the mouth. Let's see here. Go ahead and open your mouth for me. Open wide. Actually, I like this one. And say ah and swallow. Say ah. Good. So her uvula rises and falls. Tongue is symmetrical, and no masses that are obvious. No obvious dental issues. So next I want to feel the buccal fat pads in there, and yeah, you'll let me know, is any of this tender? Good, and on this side here. Good, and just gonna look here at the teeth. Good, and none appear loose. I'm gonna have you stick your tongue out all the way, touch your chin, best you can, and try to touch your nose with it. Good, just seeing how the tongue is moving. Okay, let's do some taste sensations. I'm gonna place a taste on your tongue and you'll tell me what it tastes like, okay? You'll tell me, is this sweet, salty, bitter, or sour?
Sweet?
Yeah.
Salty?
Yes. Do you want to take a drink of water to clear?
That's okay.
Okay. Open your tongue a little wider. Sour? Yep, that's right. Last one. Bitter. Yes. It's coffee. It's coffee. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. One last thing I'll have you do, with your tongue, I'm gonna have you push on my hand. Good, good tongue strength, good tongue strength bilaterally. All right, so next, we're gonna move to shoulders. I'm lying, we're gonna move to the neck. So first I'm gonna have you dip your chin straight down, best you can, looking for range of motion, and then straight back. Good. Now ear, shoulder to shoulder, best you can, each side. Good, and then left to right, best side. Okay, I'm gonna test some strength here. I want you to try to resist my arms. Push up, good. And go ahead and push against my hand, and good. That also tests spinal nerve numbers 11, the accessory muscle. All right, and I'm just gonna move right on over to the shoulder. So Kathleen's shoulders appear symmetrical, no obvious inflammation in the joints. So I'm gonna start with the right and just feel. Good. Good, and then just feel. I'm gonna check for turgor right here, right on the clavicle here. Good, and good turgor. So while you're sitting, I'm gonna have you raise your hands up and over your head. Good, and then back, and then out. Good, and then yep, side to side. Good. Let's see here. Good. Okay, so next I'll have you stand if that's okay. I can take your blanket for you. First thing that I'm going to have you do is bend over without touching your knees, and I'm going to observe your spine, okay? So Kathleen's spine is aligned properly. Go ahead and stand up and just stand for a moment. So Kathleen's shoulders are symmetrically the same height, hip height, knee height. Her musculature appears symmetrical on both sides, and I'm going to look from the front as well. Good muscle tone. Feet are both forward, all 10 toes are present, and a good erect posture. So Kathleen, I'm going to have you just walk towards me normally. Good, so let your arms sway. Yeah, go ahead and walk away from me. Good, so she has a normal gait, no shuffling, normal arm swing. The next one that I'll have you do is walk towards me, but with a heel to toe motion. Good, and it's a couple more steps, and that's good, so that's normal. And walk backwards the same way. Good, so no problems with balance. That's good, good. So next I'll have you just stand for a moment and then close your eyes. You'll just hear me walk around you. So Kathleen has minimal swaying. She has a negative Romberg. Let's see. While I have you here, take your arms for me and push them back. Good. Put your hands on your hips and on your head. And take each leg one at a time back for me. Sorry about that. And the other one. All right, I think that's good. Go ahead and have a seat. Any of that difficult to do?
No.
All right. There we go. We're going to start with your arms next, and Kathleen's skin, no lesions, no obvious joint inflammation. Have you bend your elbow at a 90 degrees, yep, and then straight out. Good. And then, yep, like this. Maybe both arms, please. Good. And then go ahead and flex them. And then resist. Good. And then resist. Good. We're going to feel this joint as well. And so no nodules, no bursa, nothing like that. So next we'll move on to hands and wrists. So I'll have you put your hands out and then bend them down and then up. Good extension. A fist, good, and then out, good, and then in, and then we'll touch each finger, good, good. Next, I'm going to have you touch your nose and then my finger. Good. Yeah, I should probably have you cover your eyes. Go ahead and cover your left eye. Yeah, and then touch my finger and your nose. Yeah, and your nose and finger. Good, same thing to the other side. And nose, finger, nose, finger, nose, finger. One more time here. Good, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna palpate the joints too. So, no nodules. Is any of this tender?
No.
All right, I'll do the other side here. Good. And I'll flip you. Good. And no nodularity there. Wrist is also okay. Let me check this wrist. Good. All right. Let's see. While your hands are here, I'm going to have you flip back and forth, alternate, and increase speed. Good. That's good. I'm going to see your hands one more time. So there's no edema. Her cap refill is brisk, less than 2 seconds, bilaterally. I'm gonna have you squeeze. Good. Everything you have. Can't hurt me. Good, good, strong bilaterally. Next I'm gonna check for clubbing. So I'm gonna have you take your thumbs and put them together like this. And so she has a good window, so no clubbing. Okay. I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to hand you an object, and you're going to tell me what it is. And I'm going to open your hand.
Paperclip.
Good. And while your eyes are still closed, in your other hand, I'm going to write a number or a letter, and you'll tell me what it is.
4.
Good. Yep, that's right. Next, we're going to move on to the lungs and the chest. So, I might have you drop your blanket just a little bit right at the waist. Good. So, on external exam, Kathleen is breathing what appears to be a normal rate and rhythm. Her color is pink. She's not in distress. No accessory muscle use. Good. So I'm gonna might have you swing your knees out in front a little bit, and I'm gonna listen at the back. Okay. Good.
I couldn't find listen at.
All right, Siri. Now, let's see here. I might need to go under the shirt to listen. Will that be okay?
Sure.
Okay. So. And say 99.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
Good. And say
99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
all right. I am going to lift this up a little bit. Will that be okay?
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Good. One more time. Good. Good. You're going to feel any tenderness here?
No.
Any tenderness?
No.
Okay. I'm going to listen. Big breath. Good. And big breath. I'm way up at the top here. Right here. Big breath. Good. Big breath. And big breath. Big breath. Big breath. Good. All right. And I'm going to listen under here. And big breath. Good. Good. And same thing over here. Good. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Last one. Good. All right, go ahead and stay there for one moment. Next, I'm going to do something called diaphragmatic excursion, and you're going to feel me kind of percuss, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm going to percuss everywhere. Good. So lungs are dull. And so next I'm going to do the excursion. So I'm going to lift up here and find the scapula. And take a big deep breath for me. And hold. Move this up here. And go ahead and let it out. And breathe normally. And when you're ready, I'll have you take a couple of deep breaths and then breathe it all out and then hold for me. Okay? You'll tell me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and breathe it all out. Good. And so right there. And you can breathe normally. And her diaphragmatic excursion is about 2.3 centimeters. All right. Good and covered. And we'll check vocal resonance yet. Say kitty cat.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat.
Good. And go ahead and sit back in the chair normally. So the vocal resonance is normal. Next thing I'm going to do is lay you back. Actually,